Hello there. Hope you're all doing well. How are you, Ollie? Let me actually take a sip of water. Can you hear me all right? How's the audio sounding? We're gonna be just doing some simple art stuff. You all right? How about you? Also, the audio sounds good. I'm doing pretty all right, you know. Little bit more tired. But I said I would stream, you know. Yesterday I said I would either stream that night or tonight. And so I'm just making good on that, you know? And it won't be quite as long of a stream as the other ones have been, since I do have a class at 10 a.m. So, you know, it'll probably only be like an hour, maximum of 3 hours, you know. Oh. But yeah, I'm good for the most part, you know. Let's see. And once again, I'm also live on YouTube. So, oh, but I think I got the YouTube avatars to work. I don't know how to actually change them though once they're on there, but I was able to get to kind of pop up, which is nice. Well, what have you been up to? Also, if you're wondering what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna yeah we're going to be doing some storyboarding for you remember the storyboards we did last time? If not, I'll show you again, but oh, what was that? Huh. But I got yeah, I have a clearer idea of what to do now that I've spoke to the person who goes before me and the person who goes after me. And so it kind of changed up the plan. The core concept is still there though, but it gave me a much clearer idea of what I want to do. And I think it'll be really cool and I'll definitely try animating it on stream as well. At least the 2D portions. So. Oh, but how's about to get the stream started? How about we start off with like that little puzzle game, you know? Just to start the stream off, you know? Let me pause that. Click on this. Go into gaming. Oop, it still says the death count. I did figure out the death counter though. So that's good. Oh, no, I do not want that open. Yeah. Let me know if that's too loud. It feels very loud to me. Yeah, let's have the color assist, because I am colorblind. It looks like there will be multiple solutions to this one. This is so freaking loud in my ears, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, I forgot to... Okay, I'll have to adjust that. I completely forgot I have to adjust the volume of some of the sound alerts. Well, that looks very nice and connected, but... Oh, maybe this goes down. No. Okay, well there's that side. These ones look already pretty good. Let's move that there. This right here. Although... No, that... Okay. I wonder if... What's it called? If the text... If, like, the... How filled they are is a red herring. You know? And maybe instead, I should do an order of, like, the colors. So in that case... Yeah, okay. That was... Oh no, there's two solutions. Okay, cool. Okay, well let's get the second solution. I think I was pretty close to it before, though. There we go. There we go. There we are. So, I'm going to say that this one was correct. Since we know we got two. This is one where I'm like, what could it be? Unless it goes all the way over to this end part. But it doesn't really connect. Unless we connect it there. Oh! Well, we got it. Cool. Here, I'll exit out of that. Quit. Back onto face. Actually, let's go into art. I already have that pulled up. So yeah. Oh, but Ollie, there is this one thing that I want to kind of try. That I used to have before, but I never really, I never really got used. But I kind of want to give it another go, if you'd be down. Hey, Goober, how are you? How are you, Goober? Never fear, Goober is here. Nice, nice. You just missed it. We were playing, what's it even called? A Little to the Left. But now we're gonna be doing some art, so. Which, first off, we're doing some storyboards. But since you're here, have you heard? Yeah. Due to like my school schedule, majority of the streams are probably gonna be art. But then I'm gonna try to do at least like one gaming stream a weekend. So yesterday is when I did the gaming stream. But yeah. I want to at least get one game stream a week. And then rest of the week, it'll just be kind of like we will see, you know? But have you heard of Stream Raiders? Oop. Not supposed to be on that screen. I don't even know if it's going to work. But it's kind of something I want to try. And basically what it is... Here, actually, let me put it on my face. Let me put it on my face while we're talking, while I'm not drawing. Stream Raiders basically is it has like a little countdown. You can put your little soldiers in, and then at the end of the countdowns, basically it has your soldiers fight against the enemies, and I get to only place down one. I can only place one soldier, but y'all could like place a soldier every like 5 minutes or something. And so I think it'd be cool if it works, which it does not seem to be working, so might just have to forget I mentioned that. Yeah. If it doesn't work, I can also pull it up on the browser, you know. Let me actually pull it up on the browser. I think maybe the app that I have doesn't work anymore. Stream Raiders. I don't even remember my login for it. Nope, that is not it. Oh. Never mind, it just shut down in February. Whoops. That sucks. That's why it's not loading up. That explains it. Well, let's pretend I didn't mention that then. Yeah. Unfortunate. But we could figure out something else. You know, we still have the fishing that you can do, like, I don't remember the exact amount of times, but I think it's at least once every 5 minutes you can do an exclamation point fish. So there's at least that. That sucks about the Stream Raiders, so that was always really fun when I saw people playing it. Also, y'all can duel each other as well for like fake money in the stream avatars. Which actually, I wonder if the stream avatars would work on YouTube. Because I thought I got them to work, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me actually test something out. I'm gonna disconnect them, and I'm going to switch it to YouTube's, and we'll see if y'all still show up. If y'all still show up, then it's great. Okay, cool, y'all do still show up, but now it's showing like YouTube's, which also I can't change my YouTube one. I don't know how to, at least, but I guess this is my YouTube one, since I'm streaming on both platforms. Anyway, let's go on to art and actually get started. Oh, excuse me. But as you can see, we have this. This is what the storyboard was before. But now that I've spoken to the people who I have to start and who I go after and before, I have a better idea of what we'll be doing. And so this concept will still be existing, but now it's going to basically have like a starting sequence and an ending sort of sequence. And instead of just sitting, they'll be floating. I don't know if that really makes sense, but I'll just draw something simple. I'm gonna move that. Oh, by the way, Goober, do you want to hear something that sounds kind of cool? Since you weren't here when I did it last time. Okay, listen to this. Oh dang, the YouTube one is still in the daily tidy. That is super far behind. Yeah. It's very magic. Anywho. The way that this one will start is there will be a leaf, Not entirely sure how it will look, you know, but it'll come in and then fall onto what is like some water. And that leaf is going to be what connects mine to what connects the person before me to mine. And so we will have the water. With the leaf on top. And of course it'll look different than how this is, but it'll start to basically like bleed down, and like swirl. Kind of like, have you ever seen when you get like a drop of ink and you put like a little drop of ink in liquid and it falls and it like swirls, you know? You know what I'm talking about, right? You'll see the vision. Yeah. And then this water will go up and it'll bring us, and it'll just keep going down. And so now we don't really see the leaf. But what we do have fill that in, you know. You know. And that'll basically be there. I'm gonna do a lot more frames than the first one. Even though this will only be like, so I get 5 seconds, 5 to 8 seconds, and I will probably be, I don't know, we'll see how much of it I use, but there's a good chance I'll be using a big chunk of it. And so I kind of want there to be like this shaft of light, you know, just, and it gets darker out. Or it doesn't even have to fully be a shaft. It could just be like light rays going through, you know? But the ink, here, let me actually move back over here. The ink is going to start swirling. Or maybe not necessarily swirling, but it will start to form a shape. Yeah, shaft. Here. And it'll, the ink, oh, also Goober, what do you think of the bald head of the buzz cut? I'm a fan of it. It was looking chopped when it first happened, but I think it's looking better now. Also, I need to replace these. Look how, this is like The fake leather is not lasting. It'll like start to form like a shape. Let me draw that a little better. Yeah, well the background's actually gray. Here, let me back up and you can see it better. Whoop! Yeah, I'm wearing shorts. What of it? Yeah, the background's actually gray, but I have it like that because it's supposed to kind of like help even out the skin, you know? Because if I didn't have that, my hair would really look black. Yeah, it is much lighter than it actually looks. I think it's just the lighting right now that's kind of doing that, but... Let's see. Actually, I kind of want them to start off. A little bit more floaty, you know? Ooh, shit, I did not change the screen back. Whoopsie. That's awkward. Anywho, yeah. I kind of want them to be a little bit floating. Let's give myself a little butt, you know? Yeah, just a little butt. It won't actually have that in the final, but... I don't know what y'all think. I want it to look like that's in this part. Yeah. For the storyboards, yeah. Hopefully. Here, I can make this a little more wavy. Like they're still forming at this point to like really sell the idea that You know. I'm vibing with this. And these will turn into horns and, you know. It'll be cool to animate this, so it'll be a pain in the ass, but it should be neat. And I don't even know how many frames per second I'm going to do. Considering its animation, we'll probably start off. What I'll do is I'll put these storyboards directly into Toon Boom Harmony, which is what I use to animate. And obviously, these actual drawings are not going to make the final cut, but it'll give me a guide, and I can figure out the timing I want. And I can figure out the pose to poses, you know? And then from there, I can make more progress. Let me actually... I'm going to copy and paste this. Just to make it a little faster. Hey Fristy, how are ya? I'm working on some storyboards. I like the idea of it going from this to like more corporeal, you know. So getting rid of these lines. How you doing, Fristy? There we go. Some horns. Also, how is the delay for y'all today? I know it's been pretty good these past few streams, but I want to know, is it still looking good? It's not bad. Okay, that's good. Not bad is better than bad, so. I do like the idea of them kind of being a little more forward facing at this point. Scoot them back more. Oh, really? That's good. It's really good, actually. Control... Nope, not... Oh, I accidentally pressed Control S. I meant to press Control D. I realistically should save at this point, though. Just to have a little something, you know? Storyboard V3. And let me actually draw up an alternate shape for the legs. For this alternate shape, I'm actually going to take something bright and obnoxious. Gotta get the thick thighs, so even though I don't really have thick thighs, but ow. And kind of want to be a little bit more forward facing at this point, actually. You know? I'm not this curvaceous in real life, but this is an art piece, so I can be as curvy as I want. You know? No, other way. Honestly, I kind of like the original shape better. I got a little carried away. I do want to check something. Oh, let me actually check it on my phone, though, just to be safe. Internet seems to be running pretty slowly. Okay. I do just want the leg to just kind of straighten out a bit. I have a bit more shape as well. And the second leg is one I'm like uncertain about, you know? I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me actually get a new color. A little bit lighter. Just so that way we can see the difference. I still like the idea of the other leg being a little bit more back. Put this one on right here, I guess. Also, does this look purple to y'all? This looks purple to me. But like if I go on here, it's in the blue. It's just, it's not even this different shade. It's just, I mean, it's not even all that different. It's just the same blue, but a little bit lighter, a little bit less saturated. So I'm all like, why does it look so much more purple? You know? It looks pretty blue? Okay. Must be me just having a color blindness moment. Actually. Let's go up to here. I think I just need to make the legs a little bit shorter. I don't know though. I kind of like the original legs better. Hard decisions. It does. Okay. So you do see the purplish blue. Okay. I'm so sorry, Ollie. I don't know why I didn't see your message. Even though you sent it before Goober. What if I actually rotate this a bit? I don't know. I think part of the issue I'm running into is I like the angle of this one. I like how it's kind of... I liked when it was on its side a bit, you know? Kind of like it was on its back. And I'm honestly kind of like thinking I should keep it that way. Because it just kind of, it worked better for me. Obviously more centralized, but... And I think what I can do is like more so just swap the feet, the legs. Make this one the front one, this one the back. I'll set this one to subtract, I guess. Nope, that does not work. Okay, if not subtract, then how about occlusion? No. What about this one? Okay, so black just doesn't work for these blending modes, I guess. Soft light? Okay, soft light does something, but what about hard mix? Nothing. Okay, I'll just have it be on normal, I suppose. I'll just... oh. Let's just make it a gray. I do want the leg to be a little more leg. Same basic shape though, but less blob, more like a real shape. And now this side can, not quite to the extreme, but you'll see what I'm getting at, right? Yeah. And I suppose on this side, we can have this one be filled in. I'm not 100% sold on which leg should be, you know. But I like the idea that it basically is like, still kind of the same, but a little more swapped out. Here, let me make that solid. Set this to black. Turn that off. Go on to this one. There we go. So it basically, like, they're still floating, but now they're like more formed, you know? Like they actually have a shape to them now. Oh god. How am I gonna do this in 5 seconds? Okay, I have to keep in mind 5 seconds for the main animation, but I get an additional 3 seconds for the actual transitions into it. And so I suppose for that, the leaf, I don't know if y'all can see my mouse, barely. Here, how about I do this? There we go, that's much more visible. So the leaf will blow in, land, it'll like kind of slowly, what's it called? It'll slowly, like the water will go up, not quite slowly, but you'll see like it'll like start to like tea. It'll be like tea has like the droplets going down. And then we'll follow it going down, and it'll form into a shape. And then, just the next frame of the shape being like properly fully formed. The next idea is for it to switch between different animation styles. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to jump a little more preemptively, goober. Jump now. Oh, a bit too early, actually. Jump now. Oh, okay. Okay, fart instead. But yeah, you'll see the vision. Here, let's go on to the next one. And this next one, okay. I will merge this down. Control C, Control V. Just to get the base shape. And then on a separate layer, in a lighter gray, but like still dark, we'll draw the next shape. A sling 60? Oh, okay. You can also use bombs as well, I believe. There should be like a little control panel, actually. If you're watching on desktop, or just like if you scroll down on desktop and then you see the stream avatar stuff. Oh, but your slinging seems to be working, so. I guess realistically, I just gotta figure out the order in which I want to do different styles, you know? I don't know if 9,999 is really gonna do you much good. Here, let's get a little fish. Ooh. You know what I can do? Let me duel you. Oh, do I not have the... Whoopsie. Oh, because I'm on a different avatar. Okay. I have a different avatar, so I don't have the money. Let me do 10 then. There we go. Hey Goober, why don't you accept that? There we go. Oh my gosh, a crit? And I just did a basic ass hit. Okay. And you're not even missing. Come on. Oh, and I miss. Of course, of course. Oh, okay. Thank goodness. You know. Oh, and there I go. I'm starting to make my way back up. Although it is not looking very good. Oh, and I just missed again. I think you've got this, Goober. Damn. Absolutely fucking destroyed me there, man. What the heck? How rude. And to do that to the streamer, man. Come on. So I like the idea of... Ooh! It'll start off with one form, and it'll change to a new one. Never underestimate your power. Okay. I did that to show you that you can duel people, so why don't you go ahead and try dueling someone? I know one of them I want to do will be like the chibi one, you know? Let me actually... Let me see if I can find one of my emotes to use. Oh, okay. Okay, Goober. Yeah. Let's grab this one. Oop. Duplicate layer. I just want the shape, you know? Oh my gosh, it's so tiny. Let's switch the position. Honestly, this might be a good size for it, though. Is it a little cheatsy? Ah! It's my own art. I can do it. I can use it. You know? And I'm using it for proportions. I just needed the head shape, so... Now the question is, what kind of body shape does this have? Like, imagine if I just gave the chibi version stumpy little body, but then just like long ass legs. You know? Like, look at that. Here, let me imagine. I should do this to have that be hidden so I actually. I don't want it to look like a gotcha character, though. I should look up reference. Let me look up some images. Hello there. Nice to meet you, Art of Ideologies. How are you? I'm currently looking up some references because I actually don't really know how to draw a chibi character body. You know. I hope you're well. Welcome to my channel. Sorry, I know that there is quite a delay on YouTube side. But nice to meet you. You're fine? Good to hear. Good to hear. Here, I'll make this into a split screen. There we go. I'm glad to see that the multi-chat is kind of working, you know. That it's showing both sides. So I'm seeing but Okay, Ollie, I see how it is. Nice to meet you too. Yeah. Oh, my pronouns are he, they. What are yours? If you don't mind me asking. Okay. Here, there's a couple different chibi body shapes I'm like seeing. Yeah, hyonk. So I guess I'll do a couple different versions. So we'll do version 1. You don't have any idea? Fair enough. That's valid. I get how that is. I want to make this cute, but not like horrifying. Okay, that's a good hand. You know, just always gotta give it a little butt. Boop. Very spiky, but you know, it's something. I wonder if the fish, if exclamation point fish actually works for the on YouTube side as well. I might have to set that up still. I don't know if it'll work on YouTube, but what are your oh my gosh, what are you up to, ideologies? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, so this is one potential body. Let's try another one. Another potential one would literally just be like, this. Filmmaking. Ooh. Nice. That's really cool. I'm currently making a storyboard for my motion design class for like a project. I basically gotta make something that'll, yeah. You're a writer and a oh, really? Cool. What type of genre? What's your genre of choice? I am kind of leaning more towards this body. I won't lie. Because the other one is just kind of smaller. And I'm not so sure how much I vibe with it, you know? I could make like technically a skinnier one as well. You know? Yeah, nah, I'll go with the first body. At least body size. But the actual form of it will be more inspired off of... Nope. Off of this. You don't have any specific genre, but you're into art films mostly. Check out your channel. You're just starting. Okay. I'll give it a look-see. I'll give it a look-see after I end the stream. Because then I'll have a little bit of time. I guess the question is, do I want... Yeah, I think I do want this to kind of hold its pose. And then this one. And then the hand or arm. There we go. It is kind of given a little bit of gotcha character, but that's alright. And then I'll just fill it in. I'm just going to do silhouettes. I can figure out the costuming later. I just need to get the basic shapes. You know? The silhouettes. And let me actually turn it to black. And also the head I will turn to black as well. Goober, Ollie, Fristy, how are y'all? What are y'all up to? There we go. much down. It looks so goofy compared to the other one. Here, let me grab this. You're playing Minecraft right now. Ooh, what are you building? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna shrink this. There we go. You're making a dungeon under your little castle. Nice, nice. Okay, here's what we have so far. I think, okay, now that I shrunk the little chibi character. Hey, a baddie, how are ya? Now that I shrunk the chibi character a little bit, I'm feeling better about it. I guess the question is, will we want to do multiple body poses? You just watched the new Frankenstein movie. There's a new Frankenstein movie. What's it about? Let me grab another water, though. Wow. Whew. It's based on the original book from the 1800s. Nice, sounds cool. Oh, excuse me. I've never read it, so. Oh, jeepers, excuse me. Let me actually lock this layer. The monster's so hot. Oh, is it now? Okay. Let me actually label these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Although the chibi one might change position. Who just exploded? Who just made the avatars explode? I bet that was Goober, if I had to guess. Okay, here. Let me actually group these together. And I will, let's see. Actually, crop this. No, I'm not gonna crop it. What I will do instead is image, canvas size. You don't know what I mean by explode? Did you see how the... Okay. What I mean is, you saw the little avatars, how they all flew about? Kind of like this. But there was only one just really well placed. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna add an extra 17 inches to the bottom. I'm gonna unlock this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the color and fill that in. Then I'm going to copy and paste the rectangles And place them down as well. There we go. Now I've expanded it. Probably a little bit more frames than I'm getting. Not frames, yeah, actually, I'll still call them frames. I haven't taken a storyboarding class yet. I'm gonna be taking one of those next semester. So, we'll be able to compare this storyboard to the futures. You know? Oh, don't forget, y'all, you can do exclamation point fish to fish. Although, I'm not super sure if that'll work on YouTube's side, but, you know. Here. You can also use it as a channel point redemption if you don't want to wait the whole 5 minutes. Okay. See, I caught a bike. What did y'all catch? Let me actually check something real quick. Okay. Okay. And I've been going. Oh yeah, I started at 12 o'clock. We'll get this storyboard done, and then I'll probably call it since I do have class in the morning. But... it'll be 5, okay. Duplicate layer. Hey, you got a triggerfish, nice. Let's do a new layer. Let's see what she'll catch, Batty. You got an Oreochromis, nice. And that was your first catch. I've had quite a few catches, so that's why I have almost 9,000 gold. I guess another, because I'm gonna be doing, it's gonna be switching between a bunch of different art styles. So we'll have like the regular one, a chibi one, and honestly, these frames can be swapped. This one, it has to start in this one though. But the exact order of them can be mixed around. I was gonna check my phone just real quick. Yeah. Get some good sleep, Batty. Good luck with your class. Thanks for stopping by. And Goober, you won 5 points. Yeah, you actually won it. It's only... you finally got it. I guess I gotta figure out what the clay version of myself, the stop motion version, will look like. Oh, that ain't the right color. Let me set it back to black. Yeah, hopefully. That, can't imagine that being fun. That would suck. Oh yeah, Batty works with bodies. Like, mortuary, right? Mortician? I don't know the exact wording of it, but... An interesting career path. Here, let's do this. That's fair enough. I can't imagine it being for everybody. You know what? Oh wait, is that a new addition? Ollie, did you just add a hat onto your guy? Is it your birthday? Is that why there's a birthday hat? Here, let's have you all fight as well. Now you just like the cone. Okay, okay. Fair enough. I gotta figure out a body shape. I'll feel your wrath. Well, let's see. You're kind of about to be taken out. Like, although you are pretty high up there. So, oh, nope, you're dead. Womp womp. It looks like Ollie's gonna win, though, unless Stream Elements catches that health pack. Nope. Ollie got it. Hey, Ollie, you just won. What a shame. What a shame, Goober. I gotta figure out how to make... I'm gonna call this one the stop motion one. Yippee indeed. This stop motion one will be like the one that is not animated in Toon Boom, or I guess maybe I could animate it in Toon Boom. It'll be a pain in the ass. Let me make something that looks like a fingerprint, I guess. Oh, okay, okay. Dang, 1,000. You have 1,000 coins? Crazy. Are you gonna accept the battle, Ollie? Oh my gosh, you've accepted it. That's a lot of coins to risk. Although, seems like you're both pretty evenly matched. You've both gotten, like, no criticals. Oh, spoke too soon. Goober just missed. And so now you're back in the lead. Oh, but they just crit. So they just made themselves... Oh, and you just missed. Ooh, sorry, I kind of jinxed it for you. Just a touch, you know? Oh, and you missed again. Oh, let's hope that Goober misses. Oh, they didn't. Ooh. Ew. It seems like you just lost. You just lost 1,000 gold. Ooh. That's rough. At least you're being a good sport about it. I know that the stop motion one's not actually gonna look like this shape. I just have it on this shape, just to give an idea. You know? Actually, if I can get myself a figurine, but I don't have one of those marionette sort of shapes, which would have worked well for one of those. But I'm gonna use like, I might order myself some Play-Doh actually. I think that that would be a good choice. I just gotta figure out the color scheme. I guess the question is, what will the next aesthetic be? Because we got chibi, we got normal, we got the stop motion. I guess I could attempt a rubber hose aesthetic. I don't know. What do y'all think of that? Rubber hose? Which one was... Oh. Duplicate layer. I'm thinking maybe rubber hose. You've always found it, too salty for your liking? Yeah, that... You know what might actually help with the saltiness, though? Crazy concept, you know? It's a crazy concept, but something that might help. I forgot what I was going to say. Well, originally I was going to be like, don't eat it, but then I was like, well, actually, maybe you could use real dough and then eat it. Sure, it might be raw, and sure, it might give you salmonella, but, you know, could still be nice. Or you could just eat straight up real clay. They actually have some edible clay, I've heard. Spread that shit on toast like Vegemite. Yeah. Here, I'm actually gonna look up some references for rubber hose. The question is, if I were to do rubber hose, would I want the body type to be like Mickey Mouse? Or would I want it to be more like Goofy? You know? It might be good on the toast, actually, but you'll stick to eating the crayons instead. Like a true Marine. I'm kind of thinking rubber hose style. It's more iconic to go with, like, Mickey Mouse proportions. But, that's something I can do. I can do a rotoscope for a part of it. That would be cool. I'll do some rotoscoping for some. I'll just have to figure out how. I'll probably make this first one more rotoscoped because I don't really want to do an actual picture myself because I think that's a little cringe, you know? But who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I can figure something out though. Yeah, there are a couple different rubber hose aesthetics, and I'm kind of thinking, even though Mickey Mouse proportions is more iconic, I think Goofy would probably be the better choice, you know? Because, I mean, if we're being realistic, I mean, look at my proportions, y'all. I know this doesn't really help y'all too much. Actually, let me put it on my face one. Like, I think probably Goofy proportions would be a little bit better because Goofy's tall and I'm 6'3", you know? So I'm all like, Goofy might be a little bit more accurate. Now, I'm not going to draw Goofy, but I'm just talking about, like, proportion-wise. I'll be more like a demon character, kind of like in Bendy and the Ink Machine, you know? But I feel like once you're past, like 5'11", I say, probably fair enough to use Goofy's proportions. If you were to ask me. But I want y'all's opinion on what I should do. I'm gonna look at some. Like, I don't know. I could also play with gender a little bit. Yeah. I think I'm built like Goofy. Rubber hose, Goofy. Long neck and everything. What's... Bendy and the Ink Machine. Let me put it back onto the art screen before I actually draw anything. Boris. I'll go for more like Boris. Oh, did someone just explode again? Okay. So that'll be... You know? And then I guess I should also find, you know what, let me get the body first, and then I can focus on, you know, like the other sort of shapes. You know, I mean, it ain't gonna be perfect, but because I haven't really drawn rubber hose aesthetics like very much before, so I don't fully get them, but I wanna try my best, you know, get a good vibe. And I think this shape is working for that good vibe, you know? There we go. Ain't perfect, but as long as it gets the idea across. That's kind of the more important part of it. Oh shoot, wrong layer. Love that. Well, that's unfortunate. Let me actually look up how to draw a rubber hose face. Because I don't actually know. Some people have some creepy ones, but it's not the vibe I'm going for. Oh. I could also just make it an animal. That would be very rubber hose-esque. Because a lot of rubber hose was like animals, you know? Honestly, I wonder if a lot of the old-timey animators basically had personas, if we're going to be completely real, if we're being completely honest. You know, they kind of had personas. Mickey Mouse, a persona. Betty Boop originally was a dog. Daffy and Donald. Goofy. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. I guess Daffy doesn't really count as rubber hose though, but yeah. What do y'all think? Oh. Squat? Oh, you're trying out different commands? I need to figure out, a face. The part of the issue, though, is a lot of rubber hose aesthetic. Something I've been learning is that a lot of the rubber hose aesthetics were based off of racism, which sucks, obviously. Let's see. Okay, I kind of found something. You're gonna call it a night? Fair enough. I'm probably gonna call. I will be calling a night. In like 15 minutes. So, good to have you here. It's been such a while, hasn't it? Since I actually properly streamed. So it's nice to see you. Okay. Well, there will guaranteed be another stream this weekend, hopefully. Actually, I don't want to say guaranteed. I'm going to aim for another stream this weekend. Bye. Sorry, I know I'm not really doing anything drawing-wise. That's because I'm looking through like Google to find something. But there aren't really a lot. Let me just remove the human from the rubber hose. Yeah. That's actually giving me more humans. Crazy. Let's see. You know, I guess I'll just try drawing something. The feet are on there. Let me do one separately for the head. I'm actually going to scroll down for this one. Just so that way I have plenty of space. You know? There we go. That's kind of a little head shape. Yeah. It's just getting the nose down now. Although my nose doesn't go like this. My nose is much more like, you know, my nose is more instead of could do that. The head's a little egg-shaped, but there we go. And then we can add the horns. Oh my gosh, I have a mustache too, though. There we go. My little soul patch as well. Can't forget it. Now we can fill in this for the buzz. What do we think of that? How are we feeling? I think that's pretty rubber hose aesthetic. I mean, I'll have to shrink up the head a touch, but yeah. I don't know. I mean, okay. It's a storyboard, but compared to what it started off as, you know, compared to the original versus now, I think it's an improvement. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I think realistically, 4 different aesthetics might be good. You know? I'm not 100%. Yeah. I'm not 100% sold on the chibi one. I will be real. But I'm thinking it'll be like a good test of like skill. It'll be like good practice. Cause I'll have what's it called? Rotoscope, chibi, stop motion, and rubber hose. So, you know? And I'm like, trying to think of what else I can add. I don't have time to do photorealism, realistically. But that's where I'm all like, rotoscope can work for that, and I can like... I could try to make the rotoscope kind of similar to this emote. Hold on, let me actually grab it. I can make it similar aesthetic-wise to this emote. You know? Yeah, if I'm able to. It really depends on how much time I put into it. But if I'm able to stream it, then I'll be able to put like some decent amount of time. I'll just have to record myself doing a little bit of stuff, so that way I can rotoscope that. And realistically, it'll basically probably be me putting a stool down and then kind of like, you know, just trying to... Oh, actually, I could do it on my chair. Could do it kind of like this. Come on, chair, go higher up. Okay, I guess it's not. You know, I can lean it up and then kind of... This is super fucking awkward. You get the idea, though. Like, I can do something. I don't really know how much I can do in terms of rotoscoping, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, you get the idea. I'm vibing with the little this little version of me, and I might actually make a new profile picture based off of this. Like, I imagine if I turned this into an emote, call it Oja Old, or just have it be called Old. I don't know, I think that'd be cool. But I am gonna save Oldja, yeah. I think it'd be fitting. Oh, and I'll have to put my necklace on, of course. You know, as you do. Anyway. I'm gonna exit out of this. And let's see. Thank you all so much for being here, though. It really does mean a lot every time y'all show up. Like, and I know it's literally just me working on homework, so I appreciate the company, you know? It really, really does mean a lot. I don't really have anyone to raid into, but, you know. Might as well just go ahead and end it. Thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see ya next time. Bye.